Howdy Roadrunners! Today we're going to walk through how to use Career Coach, a lovely little tool that can help point you in the right direction down your career path. From discovering your interests, to finding a major, to building a resume, Career Coach works with you on each step of your career exploration journey. Starting on the Linn-Benton homepage, we'll navigate to the header bar right up here and click on Programs of Study. These color blocks represent our meta majors, helpful groupings of similar programs. You can click on any of these meta majors to get to Career Coach, but as a former English major, I'm going to click on Arts and Humanities down here. These are all the programs offered at LB that are under the Arts and Humanities umbrella, like Communication, History, and Music. Way down here at the bottom, we'll find the link to Career Coach. Welcome to Career Coach. Discover majors in in-demand careers and education based on your interests. But what if you aren't sure where your interests lie? Well, they have a handy-dandy assessment right here to help sort you out. While you can take the Quick Start assessment, which is only 6 questions, we recommend that you take the extra couple of minutes to complete the detailed assessment, here on the right, which is 60 questions. When you take the assessment, it's important to remember these 2 instructions. Do not worry about having enough education or training to do whatever activity it presents you with, and do not be concerned with the amount of money you would make doing that type of work. For example, when it asks you if you would like to build kitchen cabinets, while you may not be a master carpenter yet, if the activity interests you, select Agree, or even Strongly Agree. Remember to go with your gut on these. The fewer unsures you select, the more accurate your results will be. Once we have completed the assessment, we can view our results. Using a psychological classification system called Holland Codes, Career Coach will determine our top 3 traits and match them to career clusters and occupations. We'll want to read over these results just to make sure we feel like they actually match to what we understand of ourselves. We can click on Show More to read the full description. I'd say this matches me pretty swell, so now I'm going to scroll down to my top career matches. So Career Coach has listed the best matching industries in order according to my interests, my personality. On the right here, we can see the match percentage for each field. I've got a 100% match for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Looks like 60% for manufacturing. And all the way at the bottom, we've got human services at 1% match. Let's check out my top choice. Right under the industry name, we've got a brief little description here. Planning, managing, and providing scientific research and professional and technical services, e.g. physical science, social science, engineering, including laboratory and testing services, and research and development services. Again, there are percentages indicating the degree to which a career cluster matched our assessment results. My top match, at 100%, is electrical and electronic engineering. If we click on it, we see all of the careers in that cluster currently ranked by best match. There's a short description under the job title with wage and education information. On the right, we have career filters. We can change how these careers are sorted. Now the highest paying jobs pop up to the top, and we can still see the match percentage on the thumbnail here. You can also filter by the amount of education required for each career. Say you wanted to go to work right after you complete your degree here at LB. You can uncheck a bachelor's degree and only see the careers that require an associate's degree or less. Now that we have things filtered by education and salary, let's check out our top result. Right off the bat, we have wage and job prospect information, including starting and median salary and reasons for job openings. We can click on About for more information about the career, such as daily tasks, national education attainment level, and necessary skills. Under wages, we have a neat little graph showing the prospective earnings for this career. Here we can see employment information, like the number of monthly job postings, the companies who are posting these jobs, and a graph projecting this occupation's growth over the next 10 years. If after reading all of this information, we fall in love with a career, we can go back to the overview page to check out which of LB's programs prepare you for this career. In this case, our computer-aided design and drafting CAD technology program would prepare you to become an electronic drafter. Alternatively, if you already know what you want to study, we can check out programs to see which careers match to your desired major. Once again, we have our meta majors, our organized groups of like programs. Say you have your heart set on biology, but you aren't sure what you want to do with it. We'll scroll on down to science, engineering, and math and computer sciences. And select biological sciences emphasis. Now we have a list of careers that are suited to biology majors. As you can see in the thumbnail, our match percentage from the assessment is remembered and displayed still. You can also use the search function at the top. Say you know you want to become a police officer, but you are not sure how to get there. We can type police officer into the search bar. Be sure to select the drop-down box that matches what you're searching for. In this case, the careers option is already selected for us. And we have a list of occupations that match our search, which we can explore and click into to discover more information like wages, job prospects, and programs of study to prepare for the occupation. And that's Career Coach, folks. If you have any questions about how to use the features demonstrated in this video, please do not hesitate to reach out to an LBCC career specialist for one-on-one assistance.